Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine. So today I've got another Planet Zoo build for you, and I wanted to do a Planet Zoo video because I know I've been posting a lot of Sims content recently because the new cottage living pack just came out and I have been waiting for that pack for absolutely ages. So I was really excited to start a new Let's Play and do some speed builds for that pack. So I feel like I've neglected Planet Zoo a little bit, and people who follow my channel specifically for the Planet Zoo videos, I kind of felt sorry for you and that maybe you were getting a bit overwhelmed with all of the cottage living content or Sims 4 content that I've been posting recently. So for you guys, I just made this quick little speed build and it's for the ALDABRA giant tortoise. It is within our contemporary grassland African zoo, Anami Zoo. So yeah, I've been building in this zoo a lot recently just because I've been feeling really inspired, especially after the new African DLC pack that just came out. I thought it would be a small build. I had in mind that it was going to be this, small little tortoise enclosure to fill this space, and it's located next to the meerkat enclosure. And I sort of, when I was making the meerkat enclosure, sectioned off two small areas, and I had in mind that this would be where the tortoises would go. But it turns out to be quite a big build, or not a big build, but a more complicated build than I was anticipating. So we do have quite a big indoor enclosure area, and it has like this big waterfall and lots of rocks and foliage, and it's quite a big building with quite a tall ceiling as well, which I kind of feel looks a little bit out of place. I'm not the most happy with it. I may edit it in the future, but it does look okay. I am reasonably happy with how it turned out. So let me know down in the comments below if you like the look of this enclosure. I would really love to hear your opinion. But yeah, there is also a keeper hut next to it. I thought it would be quite handy for there to be a keeper hut for both this enclosure and also the meerkats, just because I feel like the keepers would be running quite far for both animals if they were to use the keeper huts in the entrance of the building or possibly one nearby. So yeah, I just thought it'd be nice to have one close to both enclosures. And as always, we've got a ton of cinematic shots at the end of the speed build, so stick around. Obviously, after I finish building, I then place in the tortoises, and we do wait until they have little babies, so we've got some baby footage for you to enjoy at the end. And yeah, just an overview of the finished build and looking at some of the animals' animations, and they're so cute. I mean, it did take me a while to get the footage I wanted because they are incredibly slow, so they moved from place to place, not very frequently because of how slow they were. So I did have to wait around quite a while. So we did get some nice animations, but they don't do much. I mean, they're not the most interesting animal in zoos. I mean, I love them. I've always wanted a tortoise myself because I'm a big Pokemon fan, so I've always wanted a tortoise which I would name Squirtle. I had that in mind. I've never had one myself, but yeah, I've always loved the idea of having a tortoise. But yeah, they're just not very active, or they're not very fast, are they? So they weren't doing much, but we did get some cute baby shots. We got some shots of them eating, and I think we also got a couple of cute shots of them falling asleep and yawning as well. There was a really cute animation of the tortoises yawning, so yeah, I really enjoyed watching them. In terms of the enclosure then, and some of the stuff I do for the build, most of it is in the similar sort of style to the rest of the zoo, using the white plaster and the light timber coloured wooden pieces that I've used in the rest of the zoo. But I did introduce the new wooden posts that we got with the African DLC. They're recolorable as well. They're the kind of two-toned wooden posts, and I use them for the walls in the outside of the build, so that's where they go. And I'm not sure how happy I am about that, how effective it is. I mean, I think it looks good, but maybe they could have been a bit bigger, or maybe I could have made them a bit more irregular because they look a little bit odd, just repeated over and over. That pattern just maybe looks a little bit too unnatural. I don't know. And you'll see me in a minute making this waterfall. Yeah, so it does look like there's a pool at the bottom, but there's not, because I obviously couldn't get the water or pool tool to work in that area because it's so buggy. And even though I'm pretty sure there was no gaps with all the rocks that I added, and there was no way that the water was going to be added in that little space. So what I did instead was I just hid another one of the waterfall objects. So I used 3 in total, and they came with the aquatic pack, I think. So they're recolorable and they came for the aquatic pack, and yeah, they're really handy just to place on top of each other, and it kind of looks like an artificial waterfall that an enclosure like this might have indoors. So I just used a 3rd version of that item, and I sank it down so that you could only see the top of it, so it kind of looked like a pool. I thought that was a little handy trick in case you guys were struggling with the pool tool, because it is quite buggy, isn't it? Let's face it. And then again, similar to the enclosure that I make for the aardvarks in my nocturnal build that I posted not too long ago, I used the aquatic pack recolorable log items again, and I really like them. I discovered them when I was making the aardvark enclosure, and I can't get enough of them now, so I'm using them in all of my builds, I think, from now on, or at least most of them, because yeah, they're really handy to recolor, and they're just the perfect sort of log shape that you want for a natural looking environment, just yeah, like a fallen log, because a lot of the real logs that we have in game come with roots, I guess, for the option that you might want to actually sink them down into the ground and have them as real standing trees or dead trees or something. But yeah, when you want to place them as like climbing areas or to make them look like a fallen log, then yeah, they look a bit odd with the roots sticking out, because they're not like natural the way that they stick out. It doesn't look quite right. So I really like these recolorable ones, and using them instead, they seem to have worked quite well instead of that. And then in terms of housekeeping stuff, I want to sort of update you guys on in regards to my channel. I do have some exciting news. So I am actually quite close to monetization. You will have seen a while back that I reached 1,000 subscribers, which is super exciting. I'm so grateful to you all. I'm not sure if I've actually mentioned it in a video or not, but I don't want you to think that I'm not grateful, because I am, believe me. I've just been so busy. I'm also trying to buy a house at the minute, and yeah, I've just started a new job, so it's just manic for me in the minute. The house market as well is awful as well. It's so competitive and I'm so stressed, but obviously it's super exciting, and I feel very blessed that I am able to buy a house in this day and age, especially after COVID, because I know a lot of people, you know, aren't as lucky as me in their situation. My kind of work was one of the places that was positively affected by COVID. I mean, it was definitely a very stressful time, but we ended up getting more work because of lockdown and yeah, all of the restrictions and everything. So, and I've obviously been working from home full time since lockdown, so I've been able to save up quite a bit of money, so that's good. But anyway, I was going to say that we are pretty close to monetization. So one of the things that you need in order to monetize your channel is 1,000 subscribers, which we recently reached, and the other thing is to have 4,000 hours worth of total watch time in the last 12 months, and I think I've got around coming up to 3,000 now. I mean, I did have several months off from making YouTube content a while back, so that will have affected it, but my views are growing and growing every single day. I think every day I get like 20 hours of watch time added to that figure that I've already got for the last 12 months. So that means that if I keep going at the rate I am, I should be able to reach it in 3 or 4 months. I don't think that will happen, because I think it, you know, that my watch time has been boosted by things like Planet Zoo pack releases, and obviously most recently the cottage living pack release. So that has definitely boosted my views, and I'm so grateful for all of you new viewers that have only just joined my channel. So hi and welcome. But yeah, if we were to carry on as we were for the next 3 to 4 months, then that is when I will be able to monetize, which is super exciting. And by that I mean I will just be able to add adverts to my channel and actually make money from making YouTube content. So that would help so much in sort of justifying the time I spend on this channel, and yeah, encourage me to make more content and higher quality content for you guys as well. So I'm really excited about that. But the reason I bring it up is because I think, seeing as I didn't celebrate reaching 1,000 subscribers, and it is going to be a huge achievement if this does happen, I think that we should have some sort of celebratory stream, like YouTube stream. I have streamed on Twitch once before, but to be honest with you, I've got so little time and YouTube videos take so much effort, and I definitely prefer making YouTube content to streaming. I did enjoy it. I really enjoyed like speaking to all of you and getting to interact with you in a more direct way, which was really nice, and I would love to be able to do it more. But yeah, it is quite stressful, but also I just don't have the time and the energy to do it regularly and make YouTube content. So I've been prioritizing my channel and making sure that that grows and not worrying about streaming. But I feel like maybe in a couple of years down the line I might be able to pick up streaming again and then do it regularly. I don't know, I'm not making any promises, but at least for one-off occasions I will be able to do it. So what do you guys think of a celebration stream once we monetize? Because I think that'd be so cute, and we could have like a little party and do some special things. I'm not quite sure what we would do, but yeah, I think it would be really nice to have a special event for that achievement, because it is huge, you guys. And again, I am so grateful for all of your support and all of your help essentially in even getting close to this achievement. So thank you so much. We are pretty much coming up to the end of the video now. As I said, be sure to stick around if you want to watch those cinematic shots of the tortoises and the build at the end of the video, because yeah, they're so cute. And yeah, I hope you liked this video. As always, if you did like it, then please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the build down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye guys.
Europa!